So Gervonta Tank Davis knocks out Frank Martin in the eighth round to defend his WBA lightweight title for the first time. Wow. My prediction was for Frank Martin to get knocked out by a body shot in the ninth round. And Tank also predicted, I think, a ninth round stoppage, but he actually got it earlier. What a good fight, though. Frank Martin, he gave everything. He gave it his all, and up until he can't give no more. His downfall in that fight was him backing up to them ropes. Got a little lazy, got a little uncomfortable, got a little bit too comfortable, and even in the corner, Derrick James was asking him how he was feeling, and he said, "Yeah, he's feeling the body shots, man." And see, if that left to the head didn't get him, eventually the body work would have got him, man. Like I said, okay, and he was doing good. I gave Frank Martin 4 rounds to 3. I gave Tank 3 rounds, and I gave Frank Martin 4 rounds up until the stoppage in the eighth. And he was boxing well. This is typical with a lot of Tank's opponents, man. This is what they do. They box well early on, and then they start to fade, man, or they just start, they feel his power, or they get tired. If they're trying to outbox him, they don't have the stamina, they don't have the defense or whatever it is, and then he gets to him. What I did notice about this fight too, Tank immediately came out pressuring Frank Martin. When I seen that, I said I knew right there he didn't really respect his power. Okay, like I said, you notice when Tank fights other dudes, he doesn't start off like that. When he fought Ryan Garcia, he didn't start off that way because he knew Ryan Garcia was a threat. He had something that could equalize everything. He didn't fight Rolly like that because he knew Rolly could punch. And you see the outcome of those fights, when they were being impatient. But he knew Rolly was a puncher's threat. And, Frank Martin, I don't think he ever was a threat to Tank in the power department. Frank did hit him with some good shots. He cracked Tank with a good left that kind of buzzed him a little bit, but he shook it off, man. Tank just kept applying that methodical pressure on Frank Martin, man. Frank Martin kept going to the ropes, and Derrick James, man, was telling him, stop going to the ropes, man. Keep your hands up. You're getting a little bit too lazy and comfortable in there, and hey, you see the outcome of it, man. Frank Martin, he took some good shots to the top from Tank too. Showed a good poker face, even though them body shots was getting to him. But if you notice, you look at Frank, he was keeping his body angled like away from Tank. The way he didn't look at his body against the way how Tank body was squared up, and you see how different his posture was. He did not want that body at all being exposed. He did not like them body shots from Tank, man. And so, eighth round, he put Frank in a pack. So he turned Frank into another pack, bro. Gervonta Davis moves on to 30 wins, no losses, 28 wins by knockout. So, who is next for Gervonta Tank Davis? They asked him in the ring, and he didn't name anybody specific. He said all those guys on his radar, meaning Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, and maybe even still Devin Haney. All right, but we will see. Pretty entertaining fight. I learned a lot. What's next for Frank Martin? I don't know, man. He got to go back to the drawing board and figure out some things. Maybe he could still line it up with Shakur, a Shakur fight soon or something. Who knows? After, because Shakur's a champ, Loma's a champ, and then I forgot his name, the Ukrainian dude that just won the belt. He's a champ too, so he should possibly be on Tank's radar. Tank saying he got 6 It was a 7-fight deal he claiming he got, so Frank Martin was one of them. Frank is marked off the list, and now on to the other 6. And in my opinion, those other 6 need to be Loma, that Ukrainian dude, and Shakur Stevenson, and the other 3, I really don't know. But if I had to take a guess, with the other 3, it'd probably end up likely being an Isak Cruz rematch up in the middle somewhere. I don't know. Catch weight, I'm not sure. The other 2, I really don't know. I have to sit down and really think about who could possibly be the other 2 fights. Maybe some known people, some light touches. I don't know, but we'll see. Let me know what you thought about this fight, man. This your boy Rebel Life Boxing. Catch y'all in the next one, and I'm out.